everyone. Hey, look at that. I'm streaming more than I did like the past few months. Wow. How's everyone doing today? I'm tired for some reason. I slept a lot. I don't know why I'm tired. So what we're doing today is, so we finished the mini Mario. I technically finished mini Donkey Kong, but I'm not really happy with how he looks. And I also probably need to make a secondary version, like how there's the version that shows up in like the DS games, the DS games, and there's a version that shows up in the new games where he's like a lot more like baby, I guess. So we'll be doing that, and what we're doing today is going to work on Mini Peach and a Mini Toad. I already finished Peach. That's what I was like not streaming and whatnot. I was working on that. But, you know, there's a bunch of other stuff I gotta talk about. You know, how things go. Typical, oh, maybe I'll stream every, like 3 days or something. I don't. I don't. But yeah, no, weirdly tired today. I don't get it. You know, like, usually today's a day where I go and, like, ooh, how loud is that music? It's not that loud for you guys. Let me just lower that. Yeah, we just have that in the background while I'm doing stuff. Okay, let me up this game. I don't know, sensitivity? Alright, so we should be good now. So yeah, from here you can see I've already made a Peach. It's basically done. I mean, I guess I didn't really do the eyelashes or anything. But, like, this is super simple. So it's like, oh, simple articulation. I just need to, like, where is it? Ah, here we go. You just do a little ball joint here, stick. Actually, no, not even that. Ball joint here, so connects. Ball joint here connects. Ball joint here connects. Ball joint here connects. Little, maybe I had an idea where it's like you do a cover, and then a big ball joint here, which is how you'll do that, and then nothing else, like simple here. It's just like a little stick, and that's good enough. But this one's like probably the most feasible to make into like an actual like thing. Like okay. So I was planning on, you know, when I'm making the Etsy shop, because I haven't finished it yet. I should, no, I'm not allowed to make an account. I can't make an account, like a full like selling account yet, because I don't technically have anything ready. So because of that, I need to go and let me move that. I have to go and actually do a thing. Gee, what if I move this back? I kind of don't like how that's just like floating. Yeah, I'll just fix that later. But, what's it? I could technically do this, plus adding a wind-up function at the bottom, because, as you can see here, it's completely flat. Unlike the Mario and the Donkey Kong, where I'd actually have to, like, create moving legs, which I've seen how to do it. I just don't know how to build it fully, because, okay, let me see. Let me explain this. Let me do a quick drawing. So, most wind-up set like things are about like this. There's the stick, the wheel, second wheel, and then the twist. The little twist knob. It's generally most things look like this. Unfortunately, the wind-up toys. If they were positioned like that, no problem, easy. I could just make the stick longer, and then have the wheels under. So it's like boom, you twist it, she moves. Boom, look at that. Nintendo, give me money, please. I have no money. But anyways, oh shit, yo, actually don't look at that. That's 100% a ball joint right there. You put a little ball at the end of there, you stick it in, and all of a sudden you have rotating magnet hands. So unfortunately, because it's at the back, for some reason a lot of wind-up toys don't have it in the back. So instead of it being like a stick here, it's here. So I have to, I don't know, flip it upside down. So it's like, flip it upside down, and then have I don't know. What I've thought of at the moment is to... No, wait, no, it needs to be bigger. It's a gear. Have one gear, and have a second gear here. Yeah, which is where the key sits. So from here, we do that. Oh, wait, I can't draw that. I shouldn't draw it like that. No, 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 no. Okay. Key. Which is, Okay, so we have it twist. So it has a gear motion, and moves here to twist it. Or there's a way I can, like, bend it. This is my initial idea right now, to be able to swap it using gear ratio, like gears. But because she has a flat bottom, that makes things super easy to work with. Okay, now we got the game plan done. Toad's super easy. Like, he's like 1, 2, 2 cylinders, 2 balls, I don't know, a stick, and then a ball. Like, it's gonna be easy. So if I was gonna, when I'm gonna do the Etsy page thing, I might legit just make it a combo thing, a combo pack. It also helps because he's also a bunch of simple shapes, so it's legit. There's the head. Look at that. That's Toad right there. Oh my god, it's Toad. It's Toad. And then with this, we gotta... You just click that. Curve it up. Yeah, something like that. Boom. That's Toad right there. We're done. His head's a little bit bigger than that. No, it's not. I guess for something like this, we're gonna have to figure out where... Bro's gonna have some little wheels, like... Little wheels right here. There. There we go. So he's gonna have little, like, tank wheels at the bottom. Be able to get that to work out. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? Yeah, it's been actually 4 days. Actually, no, it's been 5 since my last stream. I was like, oh yeah, I'll stream in like 2. Every time. Every single time. It's something comes up. Most of them, it's like, okay, yeah, no. I really shouldn't have. Shit, Okay, and then we... Whoops. Huh? Oh. Okay, from here, we grid fill. Grab the bottom. Sphere. Turn that on. There we go. Boom. That's Toad. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, what was I talking about? Okay, yesterday I didn't really have an excuse. I was just tired. So I've been starting to, like, instead of, like, using a car to get around to places, oh, it's something I need to pick up that's small, I'll just jog there, you know? I I need the cardio. I have a 10K coming up. Like, it's next month. I kinda gotta exercise. So because of that... I need to, get some, like, strength in my legs. I mean, I've been using a cardio machine, but I was like, I remember last time not taking it as seriously because I did that cardio. Because I remember, because when I ran, I had the stamina in my lungs, but not in my legs. So to prevent that issue from, like, last time, you know, I'm doing actual running outside. Because my stride goes into my inner thighs, which the cardio machine doesn't do as well. Plus, the heck? Okay, you know, whatever. This isn't really Toad-ish. I need to lift up his little head. Yeah, that's the two. That's not it. That's smooth. That's not it either. You know, I'll just leave it like that for now. Let's pick a new song. Actually, no, we're not gonna play that one. Yeah, these are the two that I've already played before. You know something that was kind of weird? I got copyright struck because of me using what's it, Smash Bros music, and you know, as much as I would like try to refute that, I'm like, how exact? What am I even supposed to say to YouTube? It's like, well, you see, the song is copyrighted, and it's also not my song. But the thing is, it's not their song either. It's not. So, let me use it. Like, what the hell am I supposed to say? And then you just, get a little... You just get something like this. Oh. Okay, so another thing was the day before that, my electricity went out for like 7 hours. Yo, that actually sucked. It was like on Wednesday or something. My electricity went out for 7 hours, so I couldn't do anything. I was just basically stuck. Okay, how do I get the perfect round shape? Like, I'm seeing it's like this, but the bottom's a little flatter. So I guess, I have to do this. Okay, less like an actual mushroom and more like that. That looks more like the toad mushroom. Boom. Oh. But yeah, it's like, okay, if I made something like this, I'd have to make the head, effectively the head, and the head hollow, so I could, and weigh this, put a little weight at the bottom, so he can actually, you know, hold himself up. And then from here, we'll make a clone just in case, because I don't believe, because I try to not do as many, like, how would you say it, I don't know. Okay. Okay, there we go, halved, and then mirror. Mirror. There we go. So now I can move the picture in front, so I can figure out a small mental reference to where... Oh, he's a lot pudgier. It's kind of like that more. No, just keep it like a little lanky like that. Then from here, we figure out... So it seems we can... From... Yeah, that should be enough gap. Okay, we'll put a little layer down so you can see where's that. There we go. Put that out. That gets that vest part out. Okay, let's not do that. Instead, Alt-S, expand it out. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do a trailing edge, but I just don't know how to do it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to quickly look up what's the back of Toad look like? Toad shirt. No, not like a shirt. Toad Nintendo back. What does his back look like? Is it... Yeah, it's a solid back. Okay. Go back. Okay, grab that. We need these back bits because he has... It's not like a two-piece or something. There we go. No, I can just... That skips a lot. Okay, Shift S. That does that crease. Okay. There we go. Got his little jacket incoming. And from here... Then from here... We... get that much, I think. I think that's a balanced number. Internal inset. Hmm. Let me just turn off subdivision so I can see what's the deal. Oh, okay. Okay. Grab edge. Grab. Nope, not that one. Grab. Not that one. Oh, I should have my page back open again. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything too exciting. So yeah, what was the thing I was talking about before? Oh, my electricity went out. Yeah, for 7 hours, so I couldn't do anything that time because I couldn't work on anything. I couldn't stream or anything either. Okay, how does this look now? I didn't really change much, huh? Okay. Seriously? I don't know. Okay, I guess if I gotta do those three. There we go. That should be it. Should be good. You know, I'll leave it like that for now, too. I think that looks probably fine, and then we can have... Okay, and then the color change doesn't do it. There's no, like, a legit shift there, either. So, from here, we can... For now, just do a simple... Okay, grab, pull in here. I think we should have a middle thing so it can taper better. Then there we go. Boom, Toad's done. See? I told you, easy. Easy. In and out, 30 minutes. The complicated part becomes how to engineer it. How do I build a Toad? Because if I put it sideways, he's just gonna move sideways, you know what I mean? So yeah, while this is happening, I'm gonna go to the washroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I guess I just drank a lot of water. A lot of water. I also gotta put in his little iconic little eyes. I'm just gonna steal them. Kinda need to be thinner, actually. Okay, yeah, okay, I see what's up now. So we just... No, gotta curl it up a bit more. I guess, yeah. Like that. Okay, there we go. Boom, toad's done. And I guess the spots are just like something you just paint on, right? Sometimes I like doing like little like paint grooves so it's easier to paint. But you know, why not, right? So what else has happened? Okay, let me actually look at the calendar so I can remember what happened. So when was my last stream? Yes. I have to go look it up. May 5th. Okay, so Sunday. Monday. What the hell did I do Monday? I went shopping. Yeah, that's really it. Tuesday, I went shopping. I think I cleaned my room. Tuesday, I don't even remember what happened then. Wednesday, my power went out for 7 hours, so I basically couldn't stream. Thursday, I was going around. I was running for like I ran like 4 miles. Friday, that's today. Okay. Usually I would have went to my local liquidation center because you know they always got those great deals and whatnot. I always like them deals. But the issue was on they always reset every Friday with new stuff, and on Thursday night they usually set up a preview on what could be there, and they had a fucking TV as a preview. They had a TV just sitting there. It's like, oh, you can just get it. So I knew already immediately. Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not gonna go that day because there's already okay. I usually show up like right as it opens or like a little bit before, okay? But it's actually like awful how many people are there these days. I gotta grab the key too. So the thing with that place now is that no, I gotta make it bigger. There we go. So the thing is with the new with the liquidation place now is that it sits beside an old like super center type place, you know, supermarket. And the line goes from the little shop, the liquidation shop, and spans almost it starts trying to almost wrap around it. So it's actually kind of crazy how many people sit outside waiting for like to go to this place. And they made it worse because they I don't know how they did it, but they made the stuff cheaper. I guess they got like bigger items or something. I don't know. But it made it so it's like it used to be like 25 and starts dropping down. Now it starts at 10 and starts dropping down. So there's now even more people that show up on Fridays, and it's like, it's bad. It's bad, man. Like, I typically don't get anything cool there because there's so many people. It's also full of rabid people too, because by the time like if you don't get anything in the first like 40 minutes, you're not getting anything. That's how bad it is now. So it's just like, eh. Okay, with the toe, let's see here. Maybe if I make the top a bit hollow, I can give him a bit of like head articulation, so he can like bend his head around. His arm could be like a. Okay, if you get what I mean. Okay, we make a little crevice like this, so that you can have a ball joint stick combo right here. I guess we put in our ball joint here too. Stick combo like that, which gives them a good range of motion. Then here, we just put one here. And potentially, if I could think of a way to like make it aesthetically pleasing, put one here so he has more arm articulation. His hand's a ball, so it doesn't matter if that moves. And the back is always a typical, like... how does the pin look? Yeah, the pin looks like this. I stick it in the back, and then all of a sudden, the key can always just like turn, as long as I make it loose enough and not like. Okay, so we finished that. Luigi is basically Mario, but slightly modified. Like, you just, you know, stretch him out. Literally stretch him out. Like, this is a stretched version of here. Same thing as here. Okay, the arms are the same. The legs stretched out. The shoes, I guess you shrink them a bit. Hat, stretch them out. There's a fan version who, like, a person who made like fan art of a mini Luigi before like the official one came out, and I think I like that one more because that like picks up more of Luigi's features. Oh, I should show the other stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's the mini Donkey Kong. So I went and fixed his face. He kind of had like a gross face last time, so I fixed it so it looks kind of more like him. Not exactly right, because you can see how, like, much more rounded the real one is. So I gotta figure something out on that. But this is, like, a version of, like, the old version that shows up in, like, the DS games. But then I also should make you know, my old version looked more closer to, like, this little kitty sanitized version of, like, mini Donkey Kong. Oh, he's so baby. He got little cartoony eyeballs and little stubby legs. While this one's, like, evil, mean boy, mean man. Anyways, I'm gonna remake this. I don't like this one. No. And something else I was working on was, like, the little base model I have already here. I was working towards making another frame. Because, what's it? I was trying to do it in this little kitty program, CAD program called Tinkercad. Because that's what I, like, use for, like, actual legit measurements. Because this, I don't know how Blender, like, does actual sizing, so I don't know. But I basically, have it built like this. I take a lot of inspiration from a lot of, other things, like, the little jacket here is meant to be, like, the Revoltech, like, chest joints, you see? so that you can like, okay, imagine it's one of them, so you can bend it back and forth. But the thing is, what the Revoltech joints can't do is bend up and down. So that's what the one I'm gonna do. Right now, this is kind of like how the Mafex figures have it. The Mafex figures have like a little base thing here that pokes out like this. But if I attach the jacket to like this point, it should give me enough range so it can start moving it up and down like that. You see? And bend it back and forth. Then under that is like the regular chest here, neck joint here. How I was designing it like this is the idea that this is supposed to be like the trapeze muscles. There's a copy on the little moving chest and the actual one on there, so that when you bend it like this, the idea of it is like kind of like that. It curls in a bit more, so it gives you more range of motion. I had an idea on how to like, what if this was like made out of like a little softer material, so this could like taper in, so it looks like I don't even know what muscle that is. The one, your lats, your lateral muscles, like curl in. But I haven't really figured that one out yet. Alright, well, what songs can we pull up? We can pull up some Dokkan music. Wait, no, ad blocker's kicking in. Okay. So I had an idea of how to make, like, doing it, like, little laterals in here. I saw online when people were making... There's a company making a thing for a replacement chest for the Toyotaro SH Figuarts UI Goku. Where, yeah, they do a similar system to Revoltech's, like, moving, like, muscle thing, which I took a bit of inspiration from, but not exactly, because this one, sure, it says you can pull it up, but you can't really, because, the little trapeze muscle is right there, is in the way, if you look at that. If you look, it's kind of in the way. So if you cut a little hole here, it gives you more range so you can really pull them up. Okay, from here. What else? Is there anything special? I personally don't like... I'm okay with the Revoltech joint here, because you can see it kind of fills it out. It makes it look like a solid arm. Even though I'm probably going to try and go for a different one, like, probably going to do it how SH Figuarts does it already, with the bulk, a different bulge. Actually, no, the SH Figuarts one is, like, the same thing, but just less pronounced. Then I might be doing, like, the Mafex one. But I'm personally not a fan of this, because it's like, if you do the arms, okay. There we go. Okay, so you can see, like, the arm. Actually, it's kind of like that. So, you see from here, if you have the Revoltech joint, it's like a ball, like that. I'm not a fan of that. So what I like to do instead is a little bit like that, where it's a little ball, like something like this. So now you can have the full. Oh yeah, also a disadvantage for this one. If you don't do it right, you get locked to only like I think 170 degrees or something like that. While this one gives you the full 360, almost like 360. And with that, you just here you either put. Oh crap. You either put the ball joint here or put the ball joint here and have like a hand like socket in. Which I'm gonna do the hand socket in. Leg joint, I just had this one as like a mental reference. I'm not gonna use this one because I'm not a fan of the Reveltech like little joint thing here. I was thinking of having a little joint that's like stick, so you can bend it up and down, so you can effectively dislocate your thigh leg to give you more range of motion. Oh, I guess. Ooh, you know what I could do is like make a more accurate knee and then update the thing down here. Anyways, you're not going to see this one for a bit because it's like still work in progress. In Blender, I don't have sizing, like mental sizing. I don't know how big of a ball this is. It's like, oh, how big's this ball? Okay, let's click on it. Okay, transform. 0.127. What is 0.127? Hey, Albert. What is a 0.127? You know, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, well, let's go back to this. Oh yeah, this is done. New Blender project. Okay. Yeah, what's poppin', Albert? We're just doing things. Okay, who should I work on next? So... Done. 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 And then, I'll put a little star here because I need to fix him. Who should I work on next? So yeah, how's your day, Albert? It's like Friday? Yeah, it's still Friday for you, so it should be cool. Hey, Herbert! Okay, I mean, Luigi's like, I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna do that one on stream because I can just do that easy. What if I do Yoshi? Yoshi seems pretty simple. A mini Yoshi. And we can, I put some thought into this one too. So we make a little, well, it's actually like that. We do the... Put a little prong here so that he can actually, like, open his mouth. May even have, like, a little tongue. That would be actually kind of cool. But you can see, for some reason, they actually... Voice crack. For some reason, they... I'm doing alright. Yesterday, I finished page 2 of my series that I'm writing. Sweet. That's pretty nice. For some reason, they decided to, like, show, like, there's an actual, like, joint here, though. Okay. New one. Can I put a filter on? Crop. Scroll. Scaling. Aspect. Render delay. Color correction. Chroma key. Image mask? Yo, I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna black it out so I can make a, just so I could actually properly save it. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess I might as well, while I'm doing this, to, actually add in the photos I need as reference. Okay, I'll quickly do that. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Are you gonna... I guess you should finish writing it before, really letting people, like, read into it. But I guess a good thing that you should probably do is let people hear a synopsis of, like, what it is before you go too far, right? Because, you know, you could just say, oh, this is a story about, like, blank and whatnot. And you're like, why, though? And all of a sudden, it's like, you just can't answer that. Alright. I gotta you know, I should post me streaming on Twitter more often. I haven't done that, like, ever. You know, people don't even know that I'm a... People don't know I'm a thing. I gotta advertise myself more. Wow. Okay. Yogi. My boy Yoshi. Okay. Well, we can skip the nose, because that's immediately, like, a circle. How do we make... I shared page 1 to other people a few days ago. Ah, okay, the starting point. You know, I can understand page 1, because, you know, that's, like, the starting idea on how things work. Okay, let's see here. We don't exactly have a front-facing photo to, like, really, why am I posed up so high? Reset? Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll start with the eyes, I guess. Okay, we'll start with eyelids, and then we'll duplicate that to make the eyes. Because that seems like the simplest thing to do at the moment. That'll be where we start, because the mouth's like... Well, the nose, we don't really need to do much, because, you know, it's just a circle. Maybe slightly. They actually like it. Nice. That's pretty good. Okay. Bend it down. We put it in the middle. Okay, we'll start. I think that's basically how the Yoshi eyes look. So we can just bend that like that. I might begin writing page 3 now sooner. Yeah, you go do that. You know, oh yeah, Albert, did you actually end up doing, like, trying out the 3D program, no, not programming, modeling? Or you just, you know, you started it but didn't really get anywhere yet? Because I remember last stream you said, you were gonna start. But I actually don't know if you went anywhere yet with that. Huh? Okay, maybe it would be better if I... did that, yeah. Hmm. I actually did try, but it wasn't something for me. Ah, you just didn't like it as much as you'd hoped, huh? Yeah, that's understandable. This is like a pretty particular things. Like if you're able to do repetitive like ideas, because some of this is pretty repetitive work. Eh, at least you tried, right? Yeah, at least I gave it a shot. Yeah, it's always better to at least try it before dismissing it as an idea. Okay. Yeah, I think the bottom is also like flat, right? Okay. Huh? Oh, I guess that's why joints are weird, huh? There we go. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, there we go. So from here, that's like starting point for the eyes. Duplicate. 180. We do like that. People told me to try and make a market off my work, but I refused because I simply want to keep it as a hobby. You mean the writing? I can understand as long, if it makes you happy and you don't. When it comes to something like marketing your projects, it's always a you thing. Like if you want to do it, go ahead. But if you don't, so be it, right? Hmm. Yeah, I don't really like how that looks. But I don't really know how to change that. People just, yeah, the writing and the fictional alphabets and the languages that I created. Hmm. Yeah, that's like that's a lot of a how much do you really want to share to people, right? Because you know, you open yourself up, you could create a market, you become a writer or whatever. But becoming a writer is like a big thing because it's like, how is it? I remember reading stories about how, like, you know, kids writers, they have to like churn out like 6 books a year. I'm like, yo, I don't got that in me. What do you expect me to be able to? You really expect me to be able to make 6 books a year? Which is like why some people have turned to like generative AI. It's like, yeah, I can see that because 6 books. Nah, I couldn't do it. Okay, I'm seeing 6 books. Yeah, it's like, okay. Let me actually look it up. How many books do children's things need to make more a year? Okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on how popular you are too. Like if you're not someone who's like super popular, you have a niche audience, you need like apparently like several books, like 3 to 4, or if you do become super popular, you can get like you can get several years per book. So, you know, you need to you need to start somewhere, you know. It's like, okay, most children books have a relatively short publishing life and will most likely no longer sell after 1 to 2 years. Yeah, it can get pretty bad. So, and these are like 100, huh? Like 100-page books, you know? It's like, how someone could do that, I don't know. Okay, get rid of faces. Uh, okay, pull up a new song. Alright. You know, okay, why don't I pull up music from Mario vs. Donkey Kong, actually? Like, I mean, I'm making the figures. I might as well just, like, pull out the OST. Let's pull out the Game Boy ones. Okay, that's $30. Oh, that's the opening movie. A lot of these songs are not that long. Huh. Well, okay, we... got like a weird look to it, you know, it's kind of like this, I think. Also, I forgot to mention that I looked up what habits people do in different countries because I find those things pretty interesting. I find culture in general to be an interesting subject. Yeah, it is a pretty interesting subject. You know, listening to how some people like, oh, this is what we do as like just like a lifestyle. It's like that's neat. Hmm. Not really it. No, it's gotta be like way rounder than that. Okay. Oh, I also gotta stretch out the bottom. Has a weirdly flat top. Okay. I mean, stuff like a culture is always pretty interesting to me, but I also think about like how certain small things like immigration kind of affect culture in general, right? Because the idea of like if you do small scale immigration to like any country, they usually adopt like because it's a small group, they usually have adopt the practices of like people. I actually looked up what habits German people do, and many of them apply to me. And of course, I looked up what habits Americans do. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess. What is this? Why is it for an extra 2 minutes of silence? Mamma mia. Yeah, you're right, Mario. Yeah, what was I getting again? The whole immigration. Yeah. So when if you immigrate, if a small amount of people immigrate at a time, then those people usually tend to adopt the cultures of the area they move to. Okay, and then, but the thing is, if you immigrate a lot of people, they're able to cluster up into their own sections, so that they don't lose a lot of their culture. And there's a lot of like advantages and disadvantages to like each side, you know, like a lot of people I know who've immigrated, even like because they're like first or second gen, they lose a lot of what makes them like what made them them, you know? Like how they act, it's like that. They became a very Americanized in a way. If you understand what I'm talking about. And then some cultures like you know, you slowly move away from that and you become something else. To the point where it's harder to interact with people like from if you ever like go back to visit your family in like I don't know wherever, it becomes hard to interact with them because you're so different to them now. Like you're not really exactly part of them. So you always have to think about the pros and cons, right? And then there's like the other way where it's like, oh, you kind of oh, you know, if you immigrate with a bunch of people at the same time, you have enough people to create your own group, but then it's like just become an other towards the people who you're with, to the people in the country you immigrated to, because now you're so different from them. that, and because you can just stay in your own safe bubble of your original culture, that you just kind of don't adopt any of the practices that the people there have, and there's a lot to lose from that too. But yeah, very like big topics that people talk about. It's like I find them very interesting. I feel like his head's like too small. Like you see that? Or his eyes are too tall. His eyes are too tall. Man, this playlist kind of sucks because there's like a huge gap of like no music. Made 11 years ago though. Okay, fine. I'll go and use the actual. I'll use the Switch version because the Switch version, being newer, probably doesn't have as many like weird silent gaps. Okay, let's scale the head up using the ball as reference. Oh, I guess his head isn't as. I need another like line so I can round out his head better. Like that. Yeah. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I think we should probably lower this bit too. That's kind of like what Yoshi's like looks like. After that, I have to figure out how to split his mouth. I was overthinking about it. I need to stop doing that because I don't want to get scared again. Want to switch topics towards culture habits if you're interested? Isn't that what we were talking about, cultural habits and stuff? I guess the Yoshi just is a thing, so he looks a little odd. Hmm. Okay, this part's like easy. It's just like a little curve. We're talking about. Oh yeah, that. Oh that. Yeah. I was talking about immigration of culture, but yeah, I guess. Okay. So yeah, it's just like a little simple, like, follow, do like a little, like that. Okay. I'm gonna go to washroom again. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I just looked in the mirror. I have really like stringy hair right now, which means I need to go wash my hair. Alright. When I looked up what American habits do, I got that Americans spent a lot of time with family and friends on barbecues or pool parties, catching up on the latest pop culture trend, going to movies. Uh, that sounds like a pretty old definition of like habits. Yeah, some of them still do stuff like that, but I feel like barbecues are not as common as they used to be. Barbecues, pool parties. People don't own pools anymore. People can't afford pools. Uh, Catching up the latest pop culture trends. I guess yeah, we still do that, but like it's online. And going to movies. Yeah, some people, the movies are still like a big thing. So I'd say it's like it's a little outdated, but it's still fairly accurate, I guess. How going shopping, doing road trips, camping, or doing outdoor activities. I don't do that, but a lot of people I know still do that, yeah. That's that's still pretty common. Shopping is not as much because a lot of malls are just dying. And it's hard to like find anything neat to do in a mall because like a lot of the cool stuff is gone and it's just online now. But I'm assuming that's like with everywhere. Road trips. I know people who like road trips, but unfortunately I am not one of those people. I do not like road trips. I generally like staying in the sanctity of my own home. But, I feel like that's kind of obvious considering I'm a VTuber, you know? A typical going outsider does not become a VTuber. And what was that last one? Outdoor activities. I mean, I typically don't like doing outdoor activities either, but I'm doing more of them because I need to exercise. I'm gonna run a 10K. Oh, ew. That's just because. Is this like Kamek's theme or something? Like what is this song? Mary Miniland boss fight. I never played this one. I played the DS once. Hmm. Oh. Thanks for letting me know that that some habits are outdated, like about the malls you're talking about. I'm sure that people would go to malls again if it wasn't like empty and sad. Because it used to be a place where you could just go and hang out with friends, but now it's like you can't really hang out with friends like that on in the malls because either old people just don't like it, or you just kind of don't have anything to do there nowadays because there's no, because it's all dead. Okay, let me go fix the mesh calculate. Oh, that hasn't happened in a while. Time to share habits that German people such as one myself like to do. Okay. Okay, we'll just have something like that, I guess. Oh, it's because his head's supposed to be like mega size. Okay. Hmm. Okay, we gotta add a shell. That's probably simple. It's just UV ecosphere. Got it in half. That's some weird music. Mini Mars in danger. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Oh. Eight bad. Okay. Let me skip that one. I don't know, something about this. It feels like needs to be curled like that. Except I gotta pull these back out. Okay. Yeah, nah, no, we're gonna replace. Alright. Germans tend to be direct when talking to people. They are punctual, organized, they do lots of planning. We like to keep tradition and hold strong bonds with our family. Hmm. I'm trying to think of like how would I relate this to things like this. Like some people are still like some people in America are like that, but a lot of people, I don't know, the idea of keeping tradition to some people is not like they just don't do that. I guess. But I'm sure like in Germany there are also people like that. You know, the people who are pushing the status quo, trying to like change things up for better or for worse. You know, sometimes we know what's, you know, if it's better, sometimes we don't know. You know, the arms seem a little long. Okay, with the legs, though, I think what you can do with this is mirror, not X, but Y. Add clipping. Yeah, right spot. Yeah, let me swap out to the DS Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Yeah, March of the Minis. $15. Oh, I gotta keep that in mind. So I don't actually just leave the songs on. We also enjoy spending time outside to nature and do physical activities such as walking, hiking, cycling, and even jogging. You know, a lot of people in America do not exercise. It's pretty weird. Is this really it? This might actually just be it. Like that this is how I should have made the Donkey Kong like arms, which I'll go fix later. Okay. I think I might remake the boots though. Hmm. We like to spend time with our friends a lot, do plans where we like to go to restaurants or cafes, visiting other places and historical sites. I'm pretty sure people do like visiting historical sites. Personally, I'm not one of those people, but that's just like a me thing. Hmm. What's it? We do plans where we like to go. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure most people do that, right? But they just what's holding them back is like time and all that. Oh, we'd love to go, but you know, no money. We're busy. type of type of things happening all the time. Yeah, there we go. Uh, whoops. Okay. Alright. All the habits that I shared apply to me is very well. That's the stuff you do. I mean, hanging out with friends is nice, just like I said. People just end up being very busy, so it usually just doesn't work out or something like that. Hmm. Okay, grid fill, expand. Okay, we'll have it like flattened because we don't know how to curve this just yet. That's basically the shell right there. The weird, actually, it's not a shell. It's a weird. It's just his back thing. I have no idea what Yoshi's back thing is, actually. Yeah, heck, yesterday I hang out with friends. We planned that before the day we hang out. We walk a lot and went to a forest and walked to a nice field. Yeah, that's pretty nice. What's it? The other week, last week I think. Yeah, last week I was able to find. Everyone finally got out of school, so we were able to hang out. Went to a local burrito place, had a burrito, and just talked about whatever shenanigans. Talked about boy shenanigans for like 3 hours, and then we got home and started gaming. And then a couple days later, we went and some of us were able to, not all of us, were able to go and start rock climbing too. Okay, how's the Yoshis? Oh, it seems like I'm missing a bit of volume here. Whoops, not sculpt. Yeah, this probably comes from me trying to cut corners with the... Okay, let me just fix that. Fine, we'll add in more vertice. Not that one. Not all the way. There we go. Yeah, that should clean things up a bit more. But we gotta make it smaller. There we go. I guess we gotta do the same thing on the eyes, but... Shift M. Yeah, no. After I went and rock climbed with my friends, I was like, my full body was sore. I couldn't like lift. I had trouble like closing my hand for a while, so I had to like really min-max like protein shakes and all that. It was a pretty good time though. It showed me that like where my like physical weaknesses were. So like, oh, now I know to train like hand grip. I thought my wrist strength was like okay-ish. It was not okay-ish, so it needs to be boosted up. I'm pretty sure I talked about that last time, so... Hey, I found your stream on the homepage. Oh, hey, the Yoshi. What's poppin'? I'm surprised I actually got that, because I don't title these things that nicely. What a mini... Oh, Mini Peach and Toad. I should change that, because I'm working on a Yoshi. But hey, the Yoshi, I'm making you. I'm making the Yoshi. Okay, I mean, this part's pretty easy. Yoshi's fun. Yeah, I know. I'm just being a little funny. Oh, wow. Okay, how do I make the boot? You know what? That's actually a pretty solid, like, side picture of the boots. So yeah, how you doing? Just talking to someone else, Albert here, talking about how things are in his little home country. I'm just talking about random shenanigans. I want to mention that on the day we hang out, we planned to meet each other at 1 p.m. But I came 7 minutes late, and I felt bad, and I apologize for being late because punctuality is a very important thing. Punctuality is a suggestion with people here. It's like, you could show up like 10, 15 minutes late. It's like, yeah, we kind of expected that. But, you know, they still probably do apologize. I apologize sometimes. If I remember at least to do it. Sometimes it's like, you know, just too excited to just be a little silly and then I just kind of forget. Alright. So yeah, boots are usually pretty, at least these like types of like cartoonishy boots are pretty simple. And from here we get one in for the middle. And then round out most of it. Oh, I probably should have put a second one in the middle, huh? Yeah, at some point I made a habit to like try getting 2 lines in the middle. Because just weirdly, just having two gives you like a little, like a rounder profile for like the boots. Really just anything. If you want to make it round, two is usually a nicer way to do it than one. Because now you can have like a little curve like that. If you put it into subdivide, it rounds out nicer too. Okay, I think I'll leave that bit alone. So he has like a little spot to put his little feet in. Kind of like that. Okay. Clearly, I need to up the sizing here. Like that. Okay. Seems also doing that was a mistake. So, move that down. There we go. Something like that. Then we fix the shaping. And I might cut it in half, actually. Cut it in half so it becomes a little simpler to work around. I actually gave one of my friend 20 euros as a gift in a way saying thank you on that day because he let me have his own mangoes and books 4 days prior. We'll have to go. It's getting late for me. It's late for you? Yeah, you know, go to sleep. Have a nice sleep, my man. You know? Something people don't appreciate is being able to have the time to sleep. So yeah, go have your sleep. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. I think I need to stretch this out. The middle bits. There we go. That's like a certified Mario boot. Oh, needs to curl down too. There we go. Now that's a certified Mario boot. Probably needs another line though. Something wrong in the middle? It's because I forgot. Usually doesn't have as much grab. Really? I can be this sweet and nice or polite out of nowhere sometimes. That's an interesting way to say it. Because it's like, usually people just kind of say, you know, I'm trying to be nice and polite. It's like, out of nowhere. Does that imply that you're a bad guy? Are you evil? Because, you know, we don't appreciate evildoers around here. You know, I kind of forgot. I need to really talk out of my chest more and not slouch. I'm a slouch, certified sloucher. I don't know. Hmm. Okay. I mean, like giving gifts and whatnot. Uh, I mean, you know that's probably a good sign that you're friends with people because you know you actually enjoy them. But you also have to keep, you know, every once in a while you gotta keep in mind that it's like sometimes you gotta have to understand like you can't giving gifts is not a way to like you know make friends. I'm assuming you know that stuff like oh sometimes if you just give gifts too often or like to the people who don't appreciate it sometimes they just expect you to give them gifts type of thing. You always gotta keep that in mind. Unless you've been friends with them for like years now, it's like it's probably fine. Like every once in a while, I mean, I guess I don't exactly give them for like as a gift, but whenever I do go to like my local liquidation shop, I look for if I see something that's like, oh, this would interest my friend. Oh, this would be really good for them. They have this thing. This would benefit them greatly. I ask them about it first. Huh. Look at that. There we go. Then we have it. Oh. Yeah, they kind of got weird flat bottoms. I don't know. I don't do it unless I know each other for. We know each other for a long time and we are close. Me and my friends know each other for 3 years and we're close. Yeah, yeah, that's really what I was getting at. Like, if you aren't close to that person, you should probably shouldn't be giving them gifts. But if you are close, then you know why not? Right? Whatever. Like, if I trust someone enough, I can be like, okay, as a kindness, I can. If you need me to do something, maybe I can do it. But not like I can't. I'm not gonna give you things. Because you know, it's like sometimes it's like, you can hang, we hang, but we don't hang. They seem a little thick. Oh, it also seems like I need to make it taller like that, huh? How big are the boots? They're pretty big. Like, are they that big though? Hmm? Notifications on Facebook? Nothing important. Oh, someone got the TV I was talking about at the liquidation place. How long ago was that? 3 hours ago? Yeah, right when it opened, basically. Why is it doing that? That should not be there. Is it because the mirror's on the wrong? Yeah, okay, there. Oh, I didn't round it enough. Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine, or I don't know. I think it's missing a bit of its roundness that I need. I need a bit to work on. Seems a little long. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, wrong page. Making friends is difficult here at first, but when you know each other, it becomes friends. Make sure to have a strong and close relationship, because that's the only thing we can do here. Yeah, that's just like small. I mean, I wouldn't say that's like a huge difference between in America either. Like that's just more like a difference between certain people. Like some people try to get like small but very meaningful friendships. Other people go for very like relatively shallow but like plentiful friends type of thing. Like I have stages to like people who I'm friends with, like, oh, there's like acquaintances, there's actual friends, there's people who like, ride or die friends, you know, or people who I'm not friends with. Yeah, actually, let me see these here. Okay. The cool things at the old liquidation center. What do they got? Yeah, it seems that it's like nothing too crazy. I mean, there were a few crazy things, like a TV, gaming chair, and all that, but it's like, eh. I know I wouldn't have gotten them anyways, because these people are actually savages. Yeah, it feels like my Yoshi's like a little too thin. Look at that. It needs to be like wider. And here it needs to be like... kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, it seems right now I'm just doing like the typical like, oh, testing to like get it to work. Okay, from here, let me just quickly just do this weird half bits on him. Okay, how do I... Grid fill not working? Okay, fine. I'll manually grid fill it later. Alright. 90. This is like Yoshi didn't eat anything. That's why he's so thin. Make him fatter. Send him to a junk food restaurant or something. Yeah, he's too thin. I made my Yoshi too thin. He's a little too small. Okay. Yeah, my guy's a little too thin. I need to fix him. Whoops. Okay. From here... Array... Yeah, that way. And then... Offset... No, curve. On y-axis. Not that way, but... No. Z? Yeah, Z. Make him fatter, just like me. I'm working on that. Negative Z. Yeah, I did this last time at the Peach was like... Okay, let me try this one again. Yeah, I don't know what this is on about. Okay. I guess we won't do it that way. We'll just do it the manual way. I need to round his head a bit more too. Okay. That rounds out his head a bit more. Oh, I gotta fix... Not so round here. Yeah, that probably is, like, a little finer. Hmm. How long have I been streaming? Oh, it's been 2 hours. I need to be thankful that I'm slightly overweight and not obese. I rarely visit at or eat junk food visit junk food restaurants for 3 years, but I'm still addicted to sweet and sugary foods though. I'm not much of a sweet and sugary person. You know, I think it's just kind of okay-ish most of the time. I mean, every once in a while I get an actual like craving for that type of stuff, but most of the time no. Yeah, but like right now I'm not exactly like I, I would say not exactly thin, but not exactly overweight either. You know, I'm kind of medium, but still a pretty good amount of muscle on me. So, I guess I'm partially lean. Maybe a Yoshi fry inside would be pretty good. Oh well, that's actually really useful. someone online decided to grab an action figure of a Yoshi. So I have a actual reference to like shape his body. Because it's the same body, right? Yeah, mine's just like a way skinnier version of Yoshi. But everything else seems to be like partially right. Okay, the legs need to be like a little wider compared to like that. Maybe I can keep his legs a little small. And then it's like his back thing isn't exactly round, isn't exactly like a sphere. I have an empty bowl where I ate cereal, an empty package of cinnamon rolls, and an empty package of muffins on my desk right now. Not to forget, I have an empty bottle of iced tea here. I'm not much of an iced tea drinker. I like cinnamon rolls though. Don't really eat muffins. And with cereal, I sometimes eat cereal. Oh, okay, I see what's up. Oh, okay. Hmm. You know, it's been about 2 hours, so I think we'll call it. Yeah, You know what? What am I saying? I look basically like my VTuber model, but less. But my face is a little like rounder than I am like sharp and angular like this. But anyways, I think we'll call it in for today. We've done pretty good progress. We have basically the base part of Yoshi just needs to be like refined and cleaned up. I kind of cleaned up the Peach thing, and we made the Toad. I was thinking maybe I should go and add games back in for streaming because because usually I have trouble figuring out what to actually do with art streams because like I do art streams and sometimes I hit the part where it becomes like kind of boring for people to see like it now it's like just like the Yoshi I was just changing it in like small bits to make him like less weird looking and make him closer to how he's supposed to look, and that's like seems a little boring than actually like building it up from scratch. So maybe I'll put in some games so like the time gaps between each project isn't so like big, which is 4 or 5 days. So I think we'll call it in for today. Let me go get the song out of here. No more mini marchings. So yeah, I think we'll call it in for today. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Albert. I don't. There was the Yoshi guy who showed up. I don't even know if anything changed. Did he? Actually, thank you for watching. I'll deal with that later. Thank you for watching, Albert. Thank you for watching, the Yoshi. Someone showed up. Someone else showed up. There's someone on Twitch. I don't know who, but I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Right? Bye bye.